Hi, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, guys. Very good afternoon, everyone. How are you all? Good afternoon, all of you. Right. So here, audio and video both are clear for everyone, all of you. Somebody? Audio and video are clear for everyone or not? So we'll be continuing our discussions, right? Which discussions will be continuing, you can say? So that quick revision series, right? So that highway quick revision series we have started now, isn't it? So we will be continuing that highway quick revision series, right? You can say, right? Along with that, from August onwards, now, isn't it? So we'll be continuing that question series also, right? We have paused in between, isn't it? That highway live test, is not? So those question series also will be continuing, you can say, right? Surveying question series is going on already now. Along with that, we'll be doing which one? This one day highway, one day survey, and some 2 days, once in 2 days or once in 3 days, this YouTube live test will be doing. Sorry, quick revision sessions will be doing, right? Yeah, Pavan, good afternoon. Had your lunch or not? Right. This is highway quick revision series. Will be continuing. You can say, all of you, welcome to Unacademy. Let's crack it, right? Everyone get ready to crack, all of you. Had Vikram Singh. Okay, very good. Right. So these are all GATE 2024 toppers. Those who have secured AIR1. These 7 people have secured AIR1 from Unacademy, right, in GATE 2024, you can say. Now, this is a mega offer going on. So GATE 2025, right? If you wanted to go with this GATE 2025, GATE 2025 subscription will be available at which one? This 8,499, right? So what is that a referral code you have to use? RP Civil is the code you have to use, right? So it is pinned, na? Isn't it? Unacademy GATE ESC Civil, that yellow color one, that banner is pinned, na? You just click on that and you will be redirected to this, right? Yeah, Parvesh. Hello. Now, so this is what you are having, you can say, mega offer, right? So you'll be having which one? This 8,499. So this if you are taking 6 months subscription, yeah, Anant, good afternoon, you will be getting 2 months extra. This is for this GATE 2025 plus subscription, and at which price? 8,499. When you are taking the iconic subscription, for this 2025 people, 6 months if you are taking, that 2 months extra you will be getting, right, at 14,999, right? So what is it, a referral code you have to use? RP Civil is the code you have to use, right? And on 31st July, right, this offer is going to end on which one? It is going to end tonight, okay? Please tell. You ask you ask Amit sir about his lectures. Now, how can I say about his lectures? Right? You attend his lectures, and yeah, he is obviously an academy means he's a good faculty. Obviously, is not. See what what you need to do is just, so for every faculty, right, whoever is teaching RCC or whatever it is a subject, just attend one or two classes of each, then you identify, right, whose faculty frequency is matching with your frequency, right? Because different faculty will be teaching at a different phases, na? And your understanding phase may be different from one faculty to other faculty, right? So one subject you may be connected to one faculty's frequency, you just check it, okay, whose frequency you are matching, right? You start attending from that faculty, right? That would be the better, you can say, right? Right. So this offer will be ending today, and today which batch was started, right? That Pratishta batch was started with the RCC by Jaspal sir at 8:55 a.m. today, right? What is that a referral code you have to use? RP Civil is the referral code you have to use, right? Is it lag for everyone? Pavan, I think it is not. Somebody, is it lag? So this 2026 aspirants also, this is Shikhar batch will be starting, you can say, 31st July. It is started already at 8:55 a.m. by Jaspal sir, right? So what is it, a referral code you have to use, right? RP Civil is the code you have to use, you can say. So everything is okay, right? I am in center. Are here I am on the right hand side, na? Okay. Now clear? Okay. So that might be the network issue, maybe it seems. So when you are taking iconic subscription, you will be getting these books delivered to your home within 15 days of your subscription, you can say, right? So what is that? This is my profile. You can follow me. If you are not following my profile, start following me on Unacademy so that you will get regular updates of my classes, right? So this is the referral code you have to use, you can say, right? Is not? So which one we are discussing? You can say that a quick revision, right? How many lectures are over? 29 lectures are over now. If you just remember, 29th lecture, right? What is that we have discussed in the 29th lecture? Do you remember, everyone? Okay. In previous side picture, right? Okay, very good. So this is the 29th lecture you are having, right? What is that? So in this just Poisson's function is over, or this Poisson's function is not over, you can say. So this part 1 you can say, is not? And we'll be discussing regarding this, right? These capacities are already over. Next, what is that we have discussed? You can say 317, 318, right? What is it? You can say that peak hourly factor. Just that peak hourly factor we have started, right? Isn't it? Actual volume divided by which one? This is peak rate, peak x minute rate volume, na? Isn't it? Right? Peak x minute rate, peak x minute rate or not? Peak x minute rate volume, you can say, right? So this is which one? This 318, right? Last time actually that net was not working, na? So we have closed abruptly. If I'm not wrong, right? So then we'll be going for this, right? So this PHF mostly will be completing today, and after that Poisson's functions we may discuss, right? In the next class, that DDHV and this PCU will come into picture, so that traffic engineering and rotary will be there. With that traffic engineering may be over, you can say, right? Just within 1 or 2 classes now, this entire quick revision of this highway engineering gets over, right? Then we'll focus on which one? Classes. We'll focus on this tests only, okay? That is your 318, na? 318 you can say. No, 319 you can say, right? So in that peak hourly factor, if you just observe, right? So Q actual volume by this Q peak rate volume, you can say, right? So here, how can you define this peak hourly factor in another manner? You can say, if you just observe, peak hourly factor for this x minute duration will be equal to peak hourly factor for this x minute duration, right? How can you write this? You can say that is your Q actual divided by which one? You can say divided by which one? You can say that is your 60 divided by this x into what is it? You can say Qx. This is the rate, okay? It is not volume, that is rate, right? This is actual volume, you can say, or you can also write it as which one? This Q actual volume divided by, so how can you write that? X divided by this is 60 into what is it? You can say that is your Qx minute rate, if you just observe, right? So in a simple manner you can write this, right? Here if you just observe, generally most commonly used one is which one? Tell me. Most commonly used one is which one? Tell me. That peak hourly factor, na? Sorry, peak hourly factor for this 15 minutes will be using, na, as per IRC if nothing is mentioned. So peak hourly factor for this 15 minutes is equal to, how can you get that? Tell me. That is your Q actual volume divided by which one? So this is your x by 60 means 15 by this is 60 or 60 by this 15. Okay, we'll write this 60 divided by which one? This is 15, na? Into what is it? You can say Q15 rate, you can say, is na? So what is it? You can say that is your Q actual volume divided by which one? This 4 times which one? This Q15 rate, na? So now this is your rate, 15 minute peak rate, that is your which one? This actual volume, right? Got it now? So that is your Qx rate, right? What is the meaning of this Qx rate? You can say that is your peak x minute rate, na? Peak x minute rate of whichever, if 2 hours are given, right? Whichever we have to consider among these 2 hours, whichever is having the highest volume, that hour we have to consider, na? Rate of this peak hour, right? Peak x minute rate of which one? This peak hour, you can say, if you just observe, right? So now what is that Q act volume? Q actual volume means what is it? You can say it is the actual volume of which one? Actual volume of which one? You can say that is your peak hour, right? So we have to do the analysis for which hour? Tell me, peak hour only we have to do it or not? Peak hour only we have to do it if we just observe, right? We should not do it for anything else, right? So now here what else we are having if we just observe now? Next one, what is the next one? If we just observe of you, right? What is the next one you can say? Here, range of peak hourly factor, right? What is that a range of this peak hourly factor for this X minute duration? So from this many times the questions are given in GATE examination. So some 3 or 4 times they have given the question from this. You can say if you just observe, right? What is that range of this peak hourly factor? You can say that is your X by 60 is the minimum value of this peak hourly factor, lesser than or equal to what is that? Peak hourly factor for this X minute duration. It will be lesser than or equal to which one? This 1. So when you can have this least value and when you can have this highest value, tell me. This 1 is the highest value na. X by 60 will be the least value na. Is that no? For 15 minutes how much it comes to be? 15 by this 60 means 1 by 4, 0.25 is the least value na. That is asked one time. This range 0.25 to this 1 is also asked one time in the GATE examination, right? So some 3-4 times are asked something like that. Almost for 4 times there is a question from this peak hourly factor in GATE, right? So don't miss this. You cannot neglect it, right? So when you can have this least value is possible when? Tell me. When fully non-uniform flow is possible na? When fully, which condition? Tell me. Fully non-uniform flow is present. Fully non-uniform flow is present na? Then what happens? This least value you are having, right? Fully non-uniform flow means, right? What is it you can say? Entire 1 hour can be divided into how many 15 minutes? Tell me. 1 to 15, 1 15 minutes, 2 to 16, another 15, 3 to 17, another 15, right? Like that, 45 to this is 60. So total we can divide that into 45 number of 15 minute durations now. Among this 45 number of this 15 minute durations, which 15 minutes is only one 15 minute duration is having the entire flow. Remaining all X minute durations or 15 minute durations are having zero flow, right? What does it mean? What is the meaning of this fully non-uniform flow? Entire flow is present where? Tell me. Entire flow is present only in what? Only in what you can say? Only in one of the X minute duration, na? Only in one of the X minute duration, right? Then you can say it is your fully non-uniform flow, right? So least value is possible when there is a fully non-uniform flow, means highest value must be possible when there is a fully uniform flow possible, na? Is that? When it is possible? When fully, which one you can say? Fully uniform flow will be having na? Sorry, uniform. Fully uniform flow, right? Fully uniform flow, right? What is the meaning of this fully uniform flow? If you just observe, fully uniform flow is nothing but, what is that fully uniform flow you can say? So all X minutes have this same flow na? All X minute durations, all X minute durations have which one? Same rate or not? Yes, same rate, right? Understood now everyone? When you can have this fully uniform and this, when you can say this as fully non-uniform, all of you, yes na? Note this and tell me everyone. Then we'll move to the next. Done everyone? Noted? Now 321. So what is it you can say? Next That is your peak hourly factor, you can say, right? That's not, we just observe, right? Next, Poisson's distribution, right? What is that a Poisson's distribution, or you can also call it as which one? This is a negative exponential distribution. Tell me. Poissons are this a negative exponential distribution, na? Negative exponential distribution, right? So what is that? Yes, yes. Here uniform flow means, right, in every x minute duration same value will come, right? Yeah, that q x rate means, right, what is it? You can say x minute peak rate you are having, right? That is peak rate. That is what, right? Among all the hours available, only 1 hour we have to consider, which hour? Peak hour, right? Peak hour means in that hour the flow, total flow in the 1 hour should be highest. In this 1 hour peak hour also we have to check it, right? What is that we are checking? You can say, Pavan, we are checking which x minute durations, right? You can take that x as a 10 minute, 15 minute, 20 minute, 30 minute as you wish, okay? 1 minute, 3 minute, your wish. Now Poissons are this a negative exponential distribution, right? What is that? You can say, if you just observe P of n comma t, or it is also written as which one? This P of n comma lesser than or equal to which one? This is t, right? Which one is lesser than or equal to t? That h is lesser than or equal to t, right? In any way you can write it, right? What is that given? Lambda t power n into e power minus lambda t divided by which one? This n factorial, right? So this, do you remember this expression? Do you remember, everyone, right? From this also questions are asked almost 3 times, so you cannot neglect this, right? So what is it? You can say p n comma t or p n h lesser than or equal to t, right? What is it? You can say it is nothing but your probability of, right, whenever you are considering a road, right, this is a section, road section you are having, right, vehicle arrivals we are considering, right? Probability of arrival of which one? This n number of vehicles, na? Probability of arrival of n number of vehicles with what? You can say with what conditions? With the time headway, right? By default headway is nothing but your time headway only, no? With the time headway, that is h lesser than or equal to which one? This is t seconds, right? Lesser than or equal to which one? This is t seconds, right? So what is that? T we know, time headway. N is what? N number of vehicles we wanted to arrive, right? What is that? Lambda, you can say, if you just observe, that is your mean rate of arrival, na? Mean rate of which one? This arrival, right? With which rate these vehicles are arriving at this section consider, right? Is now the 322, if you just observe. So what is it? You can say probability of vehicles, right? If vehicles are mentioned simply means number of vehicles are not mentioned means, right, which one we have to consider? All vehicles we have to consider, you can say, right? Probability of vehicles with what condition is given? You can say probability of vehicles with the time headway h greater than t seconds, right? All vehicles you should have time headway which one? This is greater than t seconds, na? So if you just consider that, how can you write that? Probability of this all vehicles should have this time headway greater than t seconds, na? That h greater than t seconds means all vehicles should have this time headway greater than this t seconds means, right, how many vehicles are supposed to have this time headway lesser than or equal to t? Tell me. All vehicles you should have greater than t. What does it mean? How many vehicles you should have lesser than or equal to t? Tell me. Probability of 0 vehicles to have this time headway lesser than or equal to 0, right? All vehicles should be above t seconds means how many vehicles we wanted to have below t seconds, you can say? All vehicles will be what? Hello, somebody respond. All vehicles should have greater than t means how many vehicles should have lesser than t? Tell me. How many vehicles should have lesser than or equal to t? 0 vehicles should have lesser than or equal to t na. So that is equal to, how can you write that? You can say lambda t power 0 is what? Anything power 0 is 1. E power minus lambda t by 0 factorial is 1. So finally what is that you are getting? That e power minus lambda t only we are getting na. E power minus lambda t only we are getting, you can say, yes na. One sec, I'll just try to erase this and try to write comfortably. H greater than t, this is h lesser than or equal to t. Okay, right, once now to tell me. So after highway is over na, I'll be starting the quick revision of which one? This is SOM, strength of materials. Okay, this highway quick revision in 1 or in 2 more classes it will be over. Once this is over na, what I'll do is I'll take that quick revision of strength of materials. Okay, okay, because in the gate plus strength of materials is running now na, it is at the end now. Right. Okay, so here, so what is that you are having? Probability of which one? These vehicles with what condition? Tell me. Probability of vehicles with what? How many vehicles? When vehicles are mentioned means by default all vehicles na. Probability of vehicles with time headway. Okay, probability of vehicles with which condition? Tell me. That is your time headway is between which values? You can say t1 and this t2 only. Is t1 and t2 only means that headway should be greater than or equal to which one? This sorry, t1 greater than or equal to t1, and that h should be lesser than or equal to that t2 na. No, so it should not be lesser than t1, it should not be greater than t2, right? What is that? You can say that the probability of this all vehicles, right? All vehicles with what? Time headway, right? That t1 lesser than or equal to h lesser than or equal to t2. So it is equal to which one? E power minus lambda t1 minus which one? This is e power minus lambda t2, is not? E power minus lambda t1 minus this e power minus lambda t2, you can say, right? Like that. Okay, got it now everyone? Clear? Okay, so you have to be careful, right? So that next parts, right? What are the parts we are left with? PHF is over, Poisson's function is over, that DDHV and this PCUs we are left with na, and DDHV PCUs one class, and after that and heavy vehicle factor, that regular commuter factor, right? The number of lanes, right? Those things will come into picture in that. Okay, and after that, right? What is that? You can say these factors, right? Conversion factors are there, right? A daily factor, monthly expansion factor, these expansion or these conversion factors will be there, right? So those factors also will see, right? One more class, right? Rotary also will take, right? Mostly 2 classes will take for the traffic engineering part to be completed, right? 2 more classes are required for which one? Traffic engineering quick revision to be completed, right? After this traffic engineering quick revision is over, mostly highway is over. If you want me to take, I'll take the starting chapters, first chapters. Otherwise, I will skip them. Okay. The first chapters I did not take na, highway development and planning and this highway alignment, because those are not there for GATE. If you want for this state exams, SSC, RRB, for all other ESC examinations, those topics are there. If you wanted to take the quick revision of them, I'll take. Yeah, class is over now. Otherwise, I'll just skip them. Okay. Okay. Any doubts? Anyone having? Anyone having any doubts? Anyone having any doubts anywhere? Shall I take them or not? Based on that, I'll plan the sessions. Okay. 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 Highway planning and this highway alignment and highway planning and this development we did not do now. Okay. We'll do then. I'll schedule them. So then it will take some 3-4 classes extra after that, right? So total 6 more classes it will take for then. So 6 more classes it will take means maybe August middle it will be completed. Okay, right? Thank you all of you. Have a good day. Thank you everyone. Okay, I'll take, don't worry, because RRB JE also come. Okay, ESC it is there. Okay, I'll take, no problem then. Once traffic is over, I'll take that. Okay, thank you, have a good day.